and so on. To top it all off, Walker, the main attacker. Gerald Walker, 2-set MVP, 5 kills/1 assist, is also a top-class tanker. It's bad enough trying to take him down when he's alone, but to have players surrounding him to ensure his survival. How should I deal with this? Ugh, it's annoying since I can't use spirit embodiment. Huh. Wait, there's still that. The third match. New York. Why aren't the corpses disappearing? It doesn't seem like more monsters are appearing. They look like the people who died in the first 2 rounds. Warning. Warning. The invasion from the other world is starting. From this point onward, even if one of the teams is wiped out, the match won't end until all the monsters are killed. The third match, start. Damn it. This strange system. How persistent. They're totally different from earlier. It's Lee Na-eon. Retreat first. We'll resume after figuring out Pietro Anela's location. The Shield of Light's weakness is that it uses the aura of everyone around it. It'll be a huge loss if it broke at the beginning. We'll have to fight with our auras nearly drained. So, it was proven that Pietro could break the Shield of Light before the match. So, they won't be able to confidently push on like before. They'll take a more defensive stance. Then, will Pietro be attacking from afar? Impossible. My accuracy will drop too much if I attack from afar. Besides, I can only use that attack once with this body. It drains too much aura. This body, that's right. We'll hide Pietro's location as best as we can. As long as the fact that the Shield of Light can be broken is ingrained in their thoughts, they'll be limited with what they can do. They don't know that it could only be done once. Ah. Got it? So, defend Pietro with your life. Park Young-min. Did you come here alone to block us? Seo Moon-yeep? Yeah, but I thought of a good idea. Seo Moon-yeep, 1 kill. What was that? Just now. Seo Moon-yeep, 1 kill. I'm sure he attacked me. You're really amazing, Sir Seo Moon-yeep. Although you can only think of things like beating people up. To think that you can already use the actualization language. Ah. What happened just now? Player Seo Moon-yeep threw the spear in such a straightforward manner, but nobody from the New York Bears could react at all. Just what kind of magic is Seo Moon-yeep using? Have you punks heard of something called the actualization language? Defensive position. Lee Na-eon, Gary Williams. And, at the front, Seo Moon-yeep. Other than them, there are around 4 to 5 people nearby. Are you looking for an opening? Damn it. I can't move easily because of Pietro. Ugh, attacking from a blind spot after the throw. Aiming for the left leg. I can block. Ugh. Oh, looks like I'm still not in the best condition yet. I was aiming for a vital point. Damn it. His attacks are coming from a different direction than the initial point. What kind of attack is this? This isn't the time to conserve my aura. Shield of Light. Oh, Walker, we're in place. Now. Ha. So, they used the Shield of Light to trap me. What are you up to? What are you going to do if Pietro attacks? Don't get cocky. You probably plan to keep Pietro's location hidden. However, I've already figured out that Pietro Anela isn't anywhere nearby. Asur Khan, 1 kill. Pietro Anela isn't here. Toddy Allen, 1 kill. I don't see him around here either. The area is all clear. Then, we'll attack Seo Moon Yeep all together. I found her. Deja vu. According to the plan, all they had to do was surround him and then take him down. That he would lose as soon as he started attacking this man. This wasn't an opportunity. I shouldn't attack. I must have overlooked something. It's a trap. It's a trap set by Seo Moon Yeep. Just what could it be? Wait. You should be ready to kill the boss, right? Park Young-min. Dungeon Boss Blood Eye. The monsters near the boss seem to recover from most attacks. You should use your flame sword to burn the wound so that it can't regenerate. Yes. The place Pietro Anela is. No way. Attacking the boss alone. There's one more. Why is the Shield of Light? Jo Sungo, 1 kill. A support player from YSM, Jo Sungo. 1 kill. What's going on here? Player Jo Sungo suddenly appeared in the middle of the bear's formation. That's not all, either. Jo Sungo kill, 1 death, 79 assist, 471. It was his first kill since he debuted. Could it be? Did he awaken his 4th superpower? Body strengthening. Your strength, agility, speed, and stamina will be enhanced by 20% for 30 seconds. Gerald Walker, 1 kill. Damn it. He totally played us. We were too focused on making sure that the Shield of Light didn't break. We were planning on hunting Seo Moon Yeep while Pietro wasn't here, and slowly taking the rest out one by one. Only if the Shield of Light wasn't broken. Even if Pietro took the boss down, we still would have had the advantage after eliminating Seo Moon Yeep. However, our plans all came crumbling down solely due to a single ret we didn't even care about. Now, the tables have turned. We're surrounded by them instead. Even if we held on somehow, Pietro Anela would still have a boss kill. I can't let this happen. Run. Follow up, increase the speed of living beings that you deem friendly by up to 7 points. Things aren't looking good for us. Everyone, retreat and group up with me. We have to stop Pietro Anela no matter what. There. Too late. No, you were the target from the start. Ignoring me. Hey, are you okay? You didn't hit your head. A halberd. Isn't this Walker's? What's this? Run away. 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 Run. Warning, the boss has revived. Run away, oh, fuck. First, it parasitized, and now it's reviving. The monsters of the Lost Lands have evolved over time, so I don't fully know their capabilities. Either. Warning, the boss has revived. So, you're saying that it's a totally different monster than we've ever known. Boss. It will be considered a loss for both teams if the boss is not taken down, and both teams will be disqualified for the world champs. Gerald Walker, 2 kills. Gerald Walker, 2 kills. I can't be sure, but even if he's parasitized, he should have the same weakness. Stall for some time while I recover my aura. Alright, let's give it a go. Wait. Even if he turned into a monster, Gerald Walker is a member of the New York Bears. You'll have to get past us. We can take care of Gerald Walker after taking you guys out. Those stupid bastards. I'm the hero from the USA, Gerald Walker. I'm a hero that protects the earth. Ha ha ha. You are surrounded, Gerald Walker. As expected of you villains. To think you'd gather such a force just to capture me, with the power of righteousness. I won't forgive you. Gerald Walker, 4 kills. Walker. Why? Friendly fire, 2 kills. Asterisk attack towards teammates. Amplify strength. Hey, you dumb bastards. It's obvious that he can't tell the difference between allies and foes. Did you think you could get a free win? Do you think he'd be able to differentiate between us, when he's in such a state? Can't you understand that it'll be over for you as well, if you guys die to him? What kind of morons would show their backs to a monster in the first place? Why do you guys even carry that thing on your shoulders? Why did you help me? Ha, really, it's no surprise you die since it seems like I have to spell everything out for you. Forget about the match. Everyone, gather up. We'll worry about the match later. We need to take that thing down first, boss. There's been a line I've always wanted to say when I faced such a situation. Can't be helped. It'll be a temporary alliance. Just what is happening here? The boss monster and Gerald Walker have become one to form a giant monster. Both teams are now joining forces to fight it. Dodge. Gerald Walker, 5 kills. Friendly fire, 3 kills. Don't block the attacks directly. Parry them. We have to hold on until Pietro can gather up enough aura. Diversion Team 1. Ranged attackers, try to draw its attention as much as possible. Tanks should focus on protecting the ranged attackers if they draw aggro. Diversion Team 2. Hit and run. Don't just keep attacking. Diversion Team 3. Target, Blood-Eye Gerald Walker, Monster, Strength, 272 to 100 Agility, 95 to 96 Speed, 62 to 62 Stamina, 158 out of 100 Focus, 2 to 97 Skill, 2393 Aura, 254 to 88 Leadership, 0 to 83 Tactics. 0/48 Ability, Body Strengthening Iron Will. That thing may be tough since it's merged with Gerald Walker, but it's not very fast. Don't overdo it, but try to hold out as much as possible. Hey, how much longer? It'll be about 5 more minutes. Pietro Anela's guard team, HM. We should be able to hold on for another 5 minutes like this. Even though it's a team made on the fly, it's working out better than expected, huh? Good, if we can stall like this. Body strengthening, your strength, agility, speed, and stamina will be enhanced by 20% for 30 seconds. Gerald Walker, 5 kills. Friendly fire, 5 kills. Gerald Walker, 11 kills. Friendly fire, 6 kills. Fuck, we lost 2 diversion teams in an instant. I knew things were going too well. I still need 4 more minutes, Siomuniep. I know, you punk. Boss. What do we do now? Don't push too hard and just try to keep it in check from afar. Can't even have a single time where things work out easily. Hey, Meatball. Follow me. We're going. The aura shield's consumption is too much. I have to minimize the use of aura shield. I'll grit my teeth and hold out. Centimeter throw. Hey. Are you done yet? Just a little longer. Ugh, can't you hurry it up? I'm dying over here. If I had such control over it, I would have done something earlier. Just shut up and hold the monster in place. Ugh, fuck. Everything has an order. Wait. This thing caught onto our plans. Son of a, it's ignoring us, and going straight for you. Not yet. A little more. Just a little more. Ugh, I have to use this in the end. You'll be answering to me if you can't finish it in one shot. You better finish this in one hit, or else. Ugh. Ah. It looks like player Seo Moon-yi blocked the monster's attack for a moment. However, even with the new skill, he got knocked away because he couldn't deal with Walker, who turned into a monster. Will the Tino teams be disqualified just like this? No, you did well, Seo Moon-yi. I will make sure to finish this in one hit. The New York Bears vs YSM. The one to emerge victorious and enter the World Championships round of 16. Winner. The players that were already renowned weren't the only ones praised. How many abilities does Jo Sung-go have? He's a cheat support player for sure. Yeah, the Bears can't even get close to Lee Na-yeon. I want to be pierced by the goddess Sonya's spear. I thought that Walker would win because his head was shining more than usual. How disappointing. I know it was 2 versus 1. But to think they were able to block it. Wasn't No Jong-hwan a weak tank? Wow, he improved a ton. While No Jong-hwan and Park Young-min lose out a bit in comparison to the foreign players, they're still able to pull their own weight. It's really amazing to see people doing well in their roles. To think this was a team that came out of Korea. I thought Gary Williams was just an old man that needed to retire, but his ranged attacks were amazing. He really shut them down. The change in position was a godsend, obviously, since the one who changed his position was the god of war. Seo Moon-yi. Isn't Gary actually pretty handsome? Even the fairly unknown players of the team started to gain popularity. Walker is speechless. Is this real? Turning a person into a monster was a bit. I don't think I've ever heard of a monster like that. My dad was a superhuman in the Underworld War. But he said he's never seen anything like that. It feels like they overdid it. Those voices. They're just trying to do something new. I like it since it's a new mode. LA Warriors, Bucharest Vampires, New Delhi Knuckles, Riyadh Blue Giants, Athens Raiders, Brussels Lions, Rosario Rapid Bullet, Stockholm Bulldozers, YSM, New York Bears. Dubai Blaze, Oakland Pythons, Jakarta Stones, Roma Rockers, Ulaanbaatar New Force, Sydney Redhawks, Paris Lumiere BC, Bangkok Striders, Lagos Thunderbolts, Berlin Blitz BC. Guadalajara Punchers, Vancouver Heroes, Alexandria Golden Claws, Istanbul Sabres, Lisbon Strikers, Warsaw Maniacs, La Paz Tempests, Lima Monsters, London Iron Knights. Praha Lasers, Cape Town Blue Hawks, Budapest Meteors. Player Seo Moon-yi. Can you answer some interview questions? Hey, Jo Sung-go. You deal with it. Huh? Me? What about you? I have things to do. Walker's condition is strange. Be careful. He could have a stroke at any minute. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Shall we talk for a bit, Queen? The player who showed off his fourth ability, contributing greatly to the team, player Jo Sung-go. I have questions about the new ability you've shown. Ah, that's... as everyone saw, it's an ability that allows me to hide. I was able to learn it recently thanks to the President's help. Can I consider being pushed to the brink of death help? Make sure not to tell them that you can't move when using your new ability. No one, besides me, will know as long as you don't say anything. Ah, Okay, boss, to think he'd have me use invisibility to lure the bears in front of me, is such a thing really possible? He surprises me every time. That wraps up our interview with player Joe Sungo. Why yes. I will be sure to keep working hard for everyone. Seo Moon Yeep was too complacent because it was a virtual world. I didn't think the parasite in the virtual world would affect Gerald Walker in the real world that much. I've made sure to provide him with the best possible treatment, however. I can't guarantee that he'll ever be able to recover fully. Still, the gate could open at any time. I had no choice but to show them a little of what could happen. You may not believe me since I'm an underworlder, but I believe that there was no point to showing them a weakened version of a monster. No, you did good. I came here because I was worried you'd think like this. From now on, keep showing all the monsters that the ancient priest has in the abandoned world, so that the people will have a hard time forgetting them. They'll overcome it sooner or later. That's what a superhuman does, after all. Forget about all of that. Did you find anything about the first priest? It's a bit hard to find anything after they went into hiding. True. I'm not surprised that he can't be easily found. However, I wanted to tell you when I was more sure of this, but a couple of the royal crypts belonging to kings in the past were broken into. The traces of aura left at the scene were a bit different from the first priest. So I was in the middle of investigating them. What do you want me to do about it? I'll let you know as soon as I get something concrete. Yeah. Feel free to call me whenever. Oh, and one last thing. Congratulations on getting into the round of 16. You're too kind. It was obvious we would. Finally. It's time. Are you guys that happy? Be boss. And no. We were just planning on going back to the training field, don't bother. Till tomorrow. Huh. I'm saying to go have fun. What? Let's go. We have to party like today's the last day. Autograph, please. Me. Man. That was fun. I wish it was like this every day. To think that we, the team that used to be in last place at the second league, became a team that beat the New York Bears. Tell me this isn't a dream. That hellish training was thankfully not for nothing. YSH Jonghwan, to be honest, all I did was die this round, can't be helped. That's the role of a tank. Still, everyone did amazing. Especially you and Paul. To think the two of you blocked Walker's attack. Right, that happened. However, sigh, I don't have the time to play around. Should we get back to training? Okay, agreed. Huh, wasn't I correct? Ugh, damn. How could every single one of you be here? When did everyone get here? You're the last one, Jonghwan. We just got here too, though. Good thing I didn't give up. I'm grateful that I decided to stay in this team. This is really touching, really. I finally allow you guys to have some fun, but it looks like you're all here. This president is really touched. It's not like I'm worried about the $200 wasted, so I'll be sure to match this fervor of yours when training you. Why are we in trouble when we came to train on our time off? We're fucked. Looks like it's time. If everyone's here. I thought they were zombies for a sec. Yen coach, why do we have to gather so early? I'll be the one to explain that. Yen. The Espers Game Battlefield World Champions League. Paris BC Plan, A versus Paris Lumiere, Berlin Blitz. This is the reason. The big match that'll happen in Washington. The Berlin Blitz versus Paris Lumiere. We're going. The ones who'll face us will. Berlin Blitz League, decided today. Smithsonian Stadium, Washington, D.C. Sungo. Mance. Have you guys been? Ugh, they're embarrassing. Are they happy to meet a fellow support player? Oh. Chen Jin. Zhao Wuren. Have you guys been well? Support players have the best. Of course. Are we going to grab some drinks after today's match? Nei Yan, that's a bit. Those punks. They've gotten close since they drank together last time. Sign. Sign. Player Shuran. Sign, please. Again. I gave you one last time. It's not bad as long as they don't go overboard. How is it? Do you think you guys will win this time? We did our best to prepare, is all I can say. Weren't you being all cocky, saying things like, we always aim for the top? What happened to that? It's not that I'm not confident. Berlin versus Paris Lumiere. Confidence and reality are two different things. Also, being the coach, I need to be more careful with what I say. You're being unnecessarily careful. A saying that a careful person would even knock on stone bridges before they cross. Even a stone bridge will crumble if you knock on it too much. It can't be helped. However, our efforts to go all the way to Korea weren't for nothing. Some may say this. An early finals. Paris Lumiere versus Berlin Blitz, Game of Thrones. The strongest mainstays of the battlefield. German League consecutive first-place wins. World Battlefield European Champions League 8-time champions. World Battlefield World Championships, time champions. World Battlefield Berlin Blitz BC, the undisputed number 1. And the opponent, French League 14 consecutive first-place wins. World Battlefield European Champions League 8-time champions. World Battlefield World Championships, time champions. World Battlefield World Rank First, Paris Lumiere BC. Boss, did you get to say hi to player Baek Hae-yeon? Aren't you guys close? Huh? No. She said not to come since she wants to focus. Really? Judging by her character, I thought she'd ask you to come for sure. Well, it just means that she's that much serious. I'm sure you're thinking of greeting him after our victory, right Hae-yeon? Look at this, uncle. I'm finally standing proud amongst the starting members of Paris Lumiere. I'm standing here next to these amazing superhumans that you acknowledged. I'm no longer a kid. I'll greet you, after winning, the match. Ah. The map. It's changing again. Invasion, Washington, D.C., USA. It's Washington, D.C. this time. A new monster has made an appearance. There's a dome-shaped spider web in the sky. Spider monsters we've never seen before are landing all over Washington. What? There's something coming out from between the threads of the web. It's another new type of monster. Paris Lumiere and Berlin Blitz. They will be facing off against two new never-before-seen monsters for this match. The monsters are charging without care, demolishing everything in their path. The match. Start. To your positions. Attackers. Formless sword. You are able to summon and control a sword made of aura for 3 minutes. Rush. You are able to increase your speed 2 times for 0.3 seconds. You won't be able to use it again for 2 minutes. Sharp winds. You are able to shoot out a sword aura by up to 2 meters. Max defense. Need assistance. Confirmed. Jack. Location swap. You are able to swap locations with an allied player. Change. Strength 95-95, Agility 79-80, Speed 92-92, Stamina 87-87, Focus 76-76, Skill 62-63, Aura 73-74. Ability, Send Aura, Suppressive Aura. Send Aura, you are able to increase the strength of allies within 20 meters by 10% in exchange for 10% of your own strength. Suppressive Aura, you are able to reduce the strength of enemies within 20 meters by 10% in exchange for 10% of your own strength. Target Biles Vors, Monster, Strength 207 to 230, minus 23. Target Biles Vors, Monster, Strength 207 to 230, minus 23. With perfect timing from the player Jack Jones, the monsters are starting to weaken. Timely assist from Target Chichi Lucas, Human, Strength 10890, plus 18, Agility 9393, Speed 9697, Stamina 9293, Focus 8995, Skill 8691, Aura 8282. Ability, Regenerate, Resistance. Green Blessing. Strength increased by 18 due to the effects of Send Aura. Target Chichi Lucas, Human, Strength 5752, plus 9, Agility 71 to 73, Speed 7474, Stamina 9293, Focus 8894, Skill 51 to 52, Aura 43 to 44. Ability, Stoic Might. Strength increased by 9 due to the effects of Send Aura. Chichi Lucas and Paul Bryant. Paul Bryant. His strength is pretty weak for a tank. Stoic Might, you store the damage you take within your body to increase your strength and stamina. Max storage up to 120. Target Paul Bryant, Human, Strength 101 to 52, plus 28, Agility 71 to 73, Speed 74-74, Stamina 92-93, Focus 88-94, Skill 51 to 52, Aura 43 to 44. Ability, Stoic Might. Strength increased by 28 due to the effects of Stoic Might. Strength increased by 16 due to the effects of Send Aura. Oh. He's the type to grow stronger the more he gets beat up. Following up, the superstar of Paris. Nathan Bernard takes a leap. Target Nathan Bernard, Human, Strength 11495, plus 19, Agility 95 to 95, Stamina 83-83, Focus 92-92, Skill 95-95, Aura 91-91. Ability, Leadership, Tactics, Clone. Strength increased by 9 due to the effects of Send Aura. Nathan, up top. Teammates. Just what happened? Have you been well, Nathan? It's been a while since we last ran into each other in a match. Oh my, what could be happening? The players' positions switched all of a sudden. The monsters from this invasion are the Dimension Spider and Bilesvors. The Dimension Spiders are creatures capable of using their webs to create a dimensional portal, dispersing grouped-up prey to hunt them easier. It's as Seo Moon Yeep said. I have faith that they'll be able to overcome the monsters from the Forsaken World again. Hey Daniel, what's going on here? I don't think I've heard of anyone with those abilities in the Berlin Blitz. Ah, come on. Our team got dispersed too. I think it's due to those spiders. Don't you agree, Nathan? Well, that's that, but what do you think about going to Hawaii with Seo Moon Yeep for a vacation coming up? Hawaii sounds good. How about we have the loser pay for the trip? Wait. The spiders. Jaeger. Pern. What? The two disappeared in an instant, but I didn't hear any death announcements. Is it an ability of the spiders? Dimensional shift abilities? Or dimensional transfer? What are our teammates' current locations? How should we deal with this? Daniel, just ignore us. It looks like we were moved somewhere far away. Then, the closest answer I can deduce from this is the random spatial travel ability. Pull, you are able to pull a target that's within 8 meters. I'm sure this didn't just happen to our team. Push, you are able to push a target that's within 2.5 meters. We'll reorganize our formation for the best short battle efficiency. These spiders seem to have an ability that transfers their target to a random location. Everyone, move to find the others and focus. Ace, Nathan, into a 4-on-1 fight. This opportunity is a godsend we must make use of. Nathan's reaction speed worked against him. He was able to avoid the spiders, so he ended up alone. Even if it's Nathan, fighting against 4 other people when they have Shuran and Mance amongst them is. No, it's not 4 against 1, but, clone, you use half of your aura to split a clone from your body. You will recover 30% of your aura if you recombine. If one dies, the other will be affected as well, leaving the remaining one with only 10% of their aura. 4 against 2. Did it hit? No, I didn't feel any resistance. Where could he? Up top. Don't shoot Shiramiai. Without anyone realizing, he hid behind Chen Jin and Zhao Wuren. Sonya, be sure to pay attention. In a brawl, numbers aren't what determine the winner. It's your understanding of positioning. I knew that Nathan was strong, but he's up against Daniel Mance, Shuran, Chen Jin, and Zhao Wuren. How can he move like that, fighting against such a powerful lineup? The reason Nathan is able to move like that is because Mance is with them. Huh? It isn't because of Shuran. Isn't it because of her death ray that Berlin is unable to move freely? No, her control over the death ray is at the pinnacle of what she can do. Take a look at that. She's timing the shots of the death ray perfectly, at just the right moment. If she didn't suppress him by doing that, the fight would have been long over without Zhao Wuren and Chen Jin being able to do much. They should at least accept that minor inconvenience when it's got such a huge trade-off. Secondly, Nathan doesn't have any other teammates to worry about. A brawl like this actually ended up maximizing the potential of his ability. Mance is a direct support player who uses push and pull to disrupt the enemy's formation. However, Nathan jumped into their formation, disrupting them this time. If he pushes this way, Chen Jin will be double-teamed. If he pushes this way, Zhao Wuren will be double-teamed. If he pushes this way, Shuran will be attacked. Nathan is positioning himself so that no matter what direction Mance pushes or pulls, it would leave one of them open to attack. The only thing Mance can do right now is, at best, try to keep his teammates alive. Thanks to that, the fight is becoming even more advantageous for Nathan, and more disadvantageous for Berlin, even when it's 4-on-2. Then, are they going to lose to Nathan just like this? No. There's still a way, but in just one moment, falls apart. Zhao Wuren. Unbreakable balance, in just a split second. Broke. Zhao Wuren. Superhuman battlefield UG. It'll be over if the balance gets broken here. Push. You are able to push a target within 2.5 meters. It worked. I caught Nathan's clone. It's back to being 3 versus 1. We're in a favorable position again. Wah! Oh, that punk, he overcame his weakness. Target Nathan, human, strength 95-95, agility, speed 95-95, stamina 83-83, focus 92-92, skill 95-95, aura 91-91, leadership 67-83, tactics 61-65, ability clone. Nathan would usually do everything to keep his clone alive. However, to break their formation he even used it as bait. I won't let you. Player Nathan, in an instant. Nathan Bernard, 1 kill. Disregarding his clone, he takes down Zhao Wuren and Chen Jin back to back. Now, Berlin Blitz has no more melee players who can take Nathan down. If it's like this, you are able to pull a target within 8 meters. Sprint, your speed will increase by 50% for 3 seconds. Daniel. Ugh. You are. Zhao Wuren. Damn it. Nathan Bernard, 2 kills. How could this be? Nathan, while at an advantage against the 4 players of Berlin Blitz, gets 2 kills, but Zhao Wuren damages him in the ankles, making him lose mobility. I knew it wasn't a kill. However, judging by the feeling I got from the blade's edge, it should have been a critical hit that immobilized him. How did he do it? Nathan Bernard 96.67%. Chen Jin 88.22%, Shuran 88.97%, Zhao Wuren 87.55%. For reference, Xiao Moon Yeep 97.02%. Daniel Mance 97.89%. While it might only be a slight difference, the player will be able to move with greater precision as the synchronization rate goes up. However, the higher the synchronization rate, the more vivid the pain they feel. This causes some players to retire due to the mental strain it causes. Gerald Walker 94.77%. The advantage of having a high synchronization rate is minute, but the disadvantages are critical. Something about the way he plays is just wrong. That's praise filled with respect. Knowing that he's in more pain than anyone else, he sacrifices his body without a second thought. From 100 matches, best out of 3, the death count for support players averages at 110. However, Daniel Mance's 100-match average death count is 167, the standard of self-sacrifice plays. The icon for creating unseen variables. The player could withstand more pain than anyone else, sacrificing himself for his teammates. To break through Nathan's assault, he pushed a rock under Zhao Wuren's feet to cause a slip, and controlled the fight so that he would not be killed. Is this what he meant by making full use of his experience in Korea? So, he's learned Sungo's roach-like survival skills, huh? A selfish play for victory. He sure grew, that punk. No. It's not over yet. No, Nathan. See you next match. Shuran. Shuran, 1 kill. Shuran, 1 kill. Shuran, 1 kill. Phew. My, looks like I wasn't the only one to overcome my weaknesses. The Daniel who's always sacrificed himself on the front line has changed. Looks like I'll get hurt if I look at the goal post. 1 match at a time. I'll focus on what's currently in front of me. Afterwards. Paris Lumiere dispersed. Although they tried their best to survive, this found you. They were taken down one by one. Kurlan vs Paris Lumiere BC 6 o'clock World Champions League. I'm sorry, Chen Jin and Zhao Wuren. I put you two in a bad spot without discussing it. I just wanted to win against Nathan so badly that. What are you talking about, Mance? We got one over. Nathan Bernard and Paris Lumiere. You can use us as much as you'd like as long as we win. We'll become your left and right arm. Thank you both. My condition is top-notch today. Let's keep it up, beat Nathan and Paris Lumiere. and hold the victory trophy once again. First 2023 Battlefield World Champions League versus Berlin Paris Lumiere BC 5 o'clock. However, at this moment, the change that Daniel Matz brought exceeded the margin of error. Elegant. Berlin Blitz took the first match. Coach of Paris Lumiere Dubois-Goffin, all of you fought well. It's just that the opponents reacted slightly better. The match is just starting. No one's hung up over a past loss, right? Now, that's enough pep talk. Let's talk about how we'll obtain victory in the second match. Coach, I have a suggestion. The second battlefield is also an invasion. We can see Washington, D.C., which the Dimension Spiders and Bilesvors have taken over. As we've seen before, the Dimension Spiders are dropping on top of the two teams. I'm getting excited to see how the two teams will deal with it this time. Alright, shall we get going? The Berlin Blitz is the first to act. Push. You are able to push a target within 2.5 meters. That's not all. Pull. You are able to pull a target within 8 meters. I'll leave the finishing to you. Shuran. As expected of the Berlin Blitz, they are really spectacular. While the Berlin Blitz are working to take down the Spiders, however, the two aces of Paris Lumiere have separated from the main group and are running somewhere. They're making quite a ruckus. We'll do what we have to do. Oh my! Nathan and Chi-Chi are slaughtering the Dimension Spiders on their own. If they do that, the Spiders won't be able to separate them with warps. As expected of the undisputed first-place team, Paris Lumiere, all members have arrived. Then, we'll start the plan. Berlin Blitz are steadily making their way around while taking down the Dimension Spiders. They were only able to move 1 kilometer, even though 15 minutes have already passed since the match started. Current location, start point. Looks like they've prioritized safety over the speed they've shown us thus far. The Berlin Blitz. I wonder what strategy they're planning to show us for them to move so slowly. Wait, take a look at this. Ah! Nathan and Chi-Chi have finished cleaning up the Spiders. They've arrived in front of Berlin Blitz. Berlin Blitz has 11 members. How reckless. Are they planning on taking the whole team on by themselves? Huh. The number of people, and this timing. You're practically showcasing that you two will be the bait, Nathan and Chi-Chi. I'm not sure why, the two of you decided to offer yourselves up as bait, but, it looks like, we've caught some big fish. Zhao Wuren. And Chen Jin. How did they get behind us? They shouldn't have had the time to. Nathan, dodge. We had to move slowly to set this up. We left the Dimensional Spiders alive after we've figured out their teleport locations, and we've made this battlefield a place where we'd be able to teleport around. You've been caught in our web. It's over. Dean Maeve, 1 kill. Chi-Chi Lucas, down. Let's not rush, everyone. Even if he's alone, he's not an easy target. Even if it seems like our strategy worked, Paris Lumiere probably sent Nathan and Chi-Chi knowing this could happen. There's no way they would let this end so easily. Even if it would take longer, we should surround them slowly for a sure win. My. You're as shrewd as always, Daniel. However, since it looks like this side is pretty much figured out, shall I get started? Huh. Look out, Daniel. Ugh. I'm sending you. That way. Clone. You use half of your aura to split a clone from your body. You will recover 30% of your aura if you recombine. If one dies, the other will be affected as well, leaving the remaining one with only 10% of their aura. He went into the dimension gate. Damn it. Isn't this just cheating? Nathan. Player Nathan uses his specialty in speed to pressure the other team. He's on the counter-offensive, showing us that he hasn't lost yet. He's raining down on them like he's avenging Chi-Chi. However, he hasn't been able to get through the Berlin Blitz's defense. No. His movements aren't aimed to get kills. But why? Like Shuran, who has really strong firepower. We can't keep letting him lead us around. What are you aiming for by becoming the bait? Wow, how is Nathan able to do those things? Even with Chi-Chi dead, he's able to block the Berlin Blitz with just the two of them. If he makes even the slightest mistake, Shuran's death ray, or other players' attacks will take him out instantly. How is he able to do that? If someone explained it all to us, it would probably help improve our skills. So, what? You want me to explain? You guys understand that Nathan isn't just showing off his skills, but acting as bait, right? Nathan is bait, of course. Nathan Bernard is bait. These punks. I knew you guys were clueless. If he's just bait, couldn't players other than Nathan and Chi-Chi do it? They're the cores of the team. No. The only ones who can stop Berlin Blitz's 11 players are Chi-Chi and Nathan. If we took this person out, our chances of winning would rise dramatically. A player that fits that description is Nathan Bernard. That's what I'm trying to say. Baek-Hye-Eon isn't there just yet, but one of their core members, Chi-Chi, is already out. Doesn't that mean that their bait plan has failed? You guys didn't see what happened in the first match. Forget it, you guys should just quit Battlefield. You'll find out soon, so forget that. Now you'll see the last reason why Nathan had to be the bait. Alright. It'll be a free win as long as we can take Nathan out. The problem is how we'll take him out. Nathan is ping-ponging crazily between the Berlin Blitz members after cloning himself. He's putting up an amazing fight against 11 people. Just as I say this, Don Matz casts pull on Nathan's back. The clone goes down in the end. Looks like time's up. Nathan is in big trouble. Nathan is able to choose his death. Yo. Location swap. You are able to swap locations with an allied player. Nathan was in critical danger, but Paris Lumiere's support saved him. You've done well, Nathan. It's player Mike Robb. That's the last reason he became the bait, and the origin of Nathan's abilities. The origin of his abilities? Didn't he just survive because of his teammate? Sigh, they say you can only see what you know. Whether they are strong or weak, superhumans all have abilities, right? Like how there are many people who have the same throw ability as me, copy, split, illusion, clone. There are many who have clone-type abilities. Among them, there are those who have another type of ability with it. So, how do you see Nathan Bernard? While he is a melee fighter with high stats and physique, he only has one ability that's pretty common. If you just look at his specs, do they seem like specs that would belong to one of the world's best? You're right. Even just looking at a couple of the top three, Daniel Matz and Roy Meyer, they both have multiple abilities. And the fact that he loses aura whenever his clones die. Clone, you use half of your aura to split a clone from your body. You will recover 30% of your aura if you recombine. If one dies, the other will be affected as well, leaving the remaining one with only 10% of their aura. However, the reason he's still the best is due to that common clone ability of his. Nathan's clones are both main bodies. The one to die first becomes the clone. A perfect clone of the top physique. Able to split his life into two, it's the utmost unique ability. The clone that Nathan Bernard uses. Nathan, we're done with the preparations. We're ready to go at any time, is a survival specialized SSS class ability. Damn it. We ended up losing Nathan in the end. We wasted too much time trying to take down their ace. Still, the results are that Paris Lumiere lost Chi-Chi and Mike. Just what are you up to, Nathan? What was that? An earthquake. What was that? That loud noise. At the front. A large amount of Biles Vors. Mob training. Was he stalling for this? I leave it to you, Chen Jin. However, Nathan, I'm not sure if it was worth trading Chi-Chi and Mike for this. Negate gravity. You can remove gravity for a certain period of time. Phew. What's wrong, Daniel? Why are those things expanding? What? If a tuna stops moving, it would cook. The reason why these Biles Vors are running without stopping is the same. They have an organ that stores heat in the body. And if they aren't able to cool it off, the heat will constantly build up, resulting in a giant explosion. I guess it's our loss for not knowing such facts about the Biles Vors. We probably wouldn't have found out either, if she wasn't with us. This is definitely similar to other monsters with explosive organs. How did you find out, Heian? I saw it by coincidence during the first match. They seem to have a similar structure to other explosive monsters. But to come to that conclusion just by seeing it once. On top of that, during the Underground War, it'd be hard to find someone capable of that. That's true. How did I figure it out? Listen well, Heian. When you raid a dungeon, you have to pay attention to the smallest details. Even something minor, like a dried leaf or twig near the entrance of the dungeon, can show that there's a high possibility of there being a Zadran. If a dungeon that was full of monsters suddenly goes dead quiet, it means that there's a really strong boss monster hiding nearby. What are you doing to my daughter? This will be very important later on. Early education. Advanced learning. The second match was a perfect victory by Paris Lumiere. Paris Lumiere BC vs Kurlan 9 o'clock World Champions League. Having deduced such things about a new monster, they were able to use that in their strategy for a perfect win. The focal point of the first round was around the Dimension Spiders, right? Of course, since it was the Dimension Spiders that determined the victor of the first round. That's why I thought that both teams would strategize around the Dimension Spiders, and Berlin Blitz really did take advantage of the Dimension Spiders to start guerrilla warfare. Berlin had a great chance at winning. If only Paris Lumiere did not use the Biles Vors in their strategy. Accurately grasping that the Biles Vors will explode when stopped is what decided the winner. For the second round. Also, the one to figure it out and strategize accordingly was Paris Lumiere's player, Baek Hye-yeon. While they were using Nathan and Chi-Chi to tie down their opponents, they decided to spread out using the Dimension Spiders to gather up all the Biles Vors. It was a bold but delicate strategy. To think they'd have 2 players hold down 11 players. It would have been impossible were it not for players Nathan and Chi-Chi. Although the second match ended quickly, both teams showed a very entertaining contest. I'm starting to anticipate what both teams will bring to the table in the last round. Now, after a short break, the round to decide the fate of the 2 teams will start. The invasion system that's first introduced in this tournament. Even in the YSM match, an invasion happened in the third round. On top of that, during rounds 1 and 2, the dungeon boss did not make an appearance. However, the invasion boss battle seemed to call for the cooperation of both teams. If it turns out to be the same for this time, before the boss monster merged with Walker, YSM was in a favorable position. YSM had a 90% chance of winning with Walker dead. No. In truth, it was 100%. If only that boss didn't appear. Because the third